Instant gratification? I don't know her. Davi, your Postmates is here. What? Yeah, I'm making a video right now. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Go. Sorry. Hi everyone, my name is Davi and I'm making a video today called My Best Money Decisions, and this was inspired and recommended by my subscriber, Ella. Thank you so much, Ella, for this recommendation. This is a perfect follow-up to my last financial video, 10 money mistakes, in which I talk about my mistakes and money I wasted. So in this video, I'm actually going to talk about the best decisions I've made financially, what I would do differently with the money I had spent, and some things I'm planning to invest in the future. I'd really appreciate you give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let's get started. Investing in a Roth IRA. I had opened my Roth IRA, which is a private retirement savings account. I've made profit of $2,775. In the 90s, Senator Roth had created this act in order to help average working citizens achieve retirement. This is a really fantastic retirement account because you put your money that's already been taxed into this account. You invest in ETFs, stocks, and index funds. Your money grows tax-free, and then when you withdraw when you're retired, it's tax-free as well. So it's a really great account to build your wealth without getting taxed in the future. Because in the future, you don't know what taxes will be like. The Roth IRA also rules as long as you've had your account for 5 years, you're able to pull out at 59.5 years old or older to get your tax-free growth money. In April, I had put $12,000 in. I had maxed out my 2019 and my 2020 contributions of $6,000 for each year, and I had invested into VTSAX, which is an index fund at a really, really low rate at 0.04%. And from April to now, which is September 3rd, it has grown and I've made profit of $2,775. That's in 5 months. So in 5 months, every month I have been making $520, everybody. So that is the power of compound interest and investing into an index fund. It's the profit I cannot withdraw until I'm 59.5, but I can withdraw my principal with no penalty, no fees. So I'm with Vanguard. If you're interested, I can make a whole other video of Roth IRAs if you're interested. So for me, this is a really great investment and a great financial decision. Another great money decision that I made was investing into stocks. I really loved these two stocks and how they've been performing for me. It's been Apple and Qualcomm. So Qualcomm and Apple are really great because they give me dividends. So what's a dividend? Every quarter, what a company does is if they decide to give you dividends, they will give you a percentage of their profit. So these have been my profit so far. And just to let you know, I've only been investing for since December on Robinhood. So for Qualcomm, I've started off kind of low and then a little bit more high because I had invested more with them, and their dividend yield is 2.06%, which is really good compared to freaking Apple. Apple's dividend yield is 0.48%, so that's 4 times less than Qualcomm. That's not that good, but nonetheless, I get free money and I'm making money off of just investing already, in addition to the capital gains that I'm getting from each stock. But today's really bad. It is September 3rd and the market's super low. But girl, we're not emotional here, right? You gotta keep it in, lock your money in. Even if Tesla is down 14%, you keep it locked in. Do not be emotional. Do not let your emotions get to you. Okay. Another great money decision is opening up an HYSA, high yield savings account. My first one, I have 2 of them. My first one was with Goldman Sachs, and now they've rebranded themselves as Marcus Goldman Sachs. Hey Marcus, I don't know who you are, but hello, welcome to the party. This was really great for me at the time because I had kept my money in a checkings account that was creating 0 profit. Goldman Sachs was at 2% APY. And I was like, okay, it's a no-brainer. I'm gonna put my money into this account where it's gonna make me some money. But then over the years, as the market is changing, now it's at 0.8%. So it's decreased almost 3 times the amount I had originally got it for. That's significant. I started looking at other HYSAs, but I couldn't really find any that were that good or that much higher, which brings me to my next point. So T-Mobile actually opened up a debit card, and if you are a T-Mobile customer, you are able to get up to 4% APY up to $3,000 in their account. After that, you don't get the 4%. But that's really good compared to my 0.8% from Goldman Sachs. So I have divested some money and reallocated it to the T-Mobile account just to get more bang out of my buck, especially with the money I'm kind of just storing away anyway. So let's do the math. If I max out the T-Mobile account and put $3,000 into it, and I multiply it by 4% or 0.04%, that is $120. And then you divide that by how many months there are in a year. 120 divided by 12 is 10. So every month I get 10 bucks. And that's 10 bucks of me doing nothing. So, you know, I can get like one combo of like a hamburger. Another great financial decision that I made was investing money into financial books. It's so absurd how little about money, investing, and finances that we get taught in schools. A quote that I saw from my friend's financial blog yesterday was, "Financial literacy is not a side of wealth. Wealth is a side effect of financial literacy." I think I'm doing a separate video for the financial books that I've read, but basically the main principles that I've learned was like paying yourself first, a difference between asset and liability, taking action, and then just the attitudes and behaviors that wealthy people have. The next great financial decision I made was watching financial videos on YouTube. It really taught me that money should not be taboo. I want to give a huge shout out to these YouTubers, and if you ever see this video, hi, is My Financial Diet by Chelsea Fagan and her team. My Happy Journey, Brad Finn, who's a teacher and investor, so cool. Investing with Rose and Graham Stephan. Yes, so do like him and smash that like button. Most of these YouTubers, if not all of them, are all credible to me because they have either been in the real estate or still are in it, been professional investors before too in the stock market, and just like based on their experiences. And of course, in addition to their videos to supplement your own research, you have to look up your own stuff. But in addition to watching their videos, they even say this, and I'm gonna say it too, do not make decisions just based on my video. You have to do your own research. Everyone's financial situations, goals, affinities to risk are all different. The ways that watching these financial videos that changed my life are, well, basically financial literacy, being more focused and having goals, and also it introduced me to the FIRE movement. So if you don't know, FIRE stands for Financially Independent Retired Early. These people typically are very frugal, resourceful, have multiple streams of income, and trying to reach their goals really early so that they can retire, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're not going to work at all. My goal quite isn't FIRE yet. I just want to reach FI, or Financially Independent, and then we'll see what it is after that. Another great financial decision that I made was travel hacking with credit cards. I had to use about 2 to 3 travel credit cards that were able to afford me free trips. I was able to go to domestic trips such as Hawaii, Las Vegas, and Seattle, and international trips such as Europe. I went to 3 countries in one trip. It was France, Italy, and Spain. Able to get these rewards was that it came with it, and you had to spend like about $3,000 for 3 months, and then you get the rewards. But that was pretty easy for me to do because I was going to school at the time and had to pay money for books, laptops, and also I have a big family, so when it comes to car insurance, like 3 people, 4 people, I'm maxed out already. In addition, some of these credit cards do have fees. I'm paying a $9 fee for my Chase Sapphire, but I do think it's worth it considering the rewards overweigh the price of the fee. Another thing you can do too, some credit cards give you a first free year, and the second year they're going to charge you $90. What you can do is actually call the credit card company and ask them if they cannot charge you the $90, and some of them actually will do that for you. You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to travel, you just have to be really smart with your money, save it, and then use these bonuses to help you as a tool. Another great financial decision that I made is donating. I really think that we should be using our wealth and our privilege to help people. I've donated to women's organizations, trans lives, and bailout funds. All right, this is what I would do differently from the things I had spent in my previous video, 10 money mistakes. So I had spent and wasted thousands of dollars buying life insurance. I lost thousands of dollars. I'm not gonna tell you how much, but it rhymes with poor thousand. So what would I have done with that money? Honestly, I would have spent more money on stocks and donating. $400 was spent on this Coach bag I had gotten in my previous video. I would have used that $400 to buy a cheaper luxury purse or a high quality purse, and I would have used the rest of the money probably to either in my savings or into my brokerage account. And the last portion of this video is what I would invest in the future, or what I'm planning to. As of now, I am working part-time online, but I'd really like to get a second job, or actually a full-time job as a teacher, but it's been really hard because of the market and all that. I want to do more research on stocks and ETFs, because while it's great that I'm investing in my retirement, I won't have access to the profit I've been making in my Roth IRA, so I do want to invest more in ETFs and do research so that I can get that money like now. Those were my best money decisions. If you have any recommendations, I would love to see them in the comments. I'm always looking for ways to grow my income and be closer to financial independence. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day. Bye. If I'm going to keep my money in a savings account anyway, I might as well optimize my smoolah, my bread, my dough, my coin, my real. Dinero. L'argent. Okay, you get the point.